My first road trip with a Siamese cat, Luna, was an experience I won't soon forget. We were moving across state lines, a long journey for anyone, let alone a cat used to the comforts of home. Luna, usually a whirlwind of energy and playful meows, was unusually quiet, her sapphire blue eyes wide with uncertainty. I thought she'd eventually settle in, finding comfort in the familiar scent of her toys nestled in her carrier. But as the miles stretched on, so did Luna's distress. Her silence was replaced by mournful meows, each one a tiny dagger to my heart. I tried everything to soothe her, speaking in soft tones, offering her treats, even gently placing my hand near her carrier. Nothing seemed to work. Her anxiety was palpable, a tangible thing that filled the car, making the journey feel even longer. It was heartbreaking to witness. I, who prided myself on understanding the feline language, felt utterly helpless. This wasn't just about a change in environment, this was about a deep-seated fear, a terror of being separated from her human. This experience was my first glimpse into the profound emotional world of Siamese cats, and their struggle with separation anxiety. At one point, Luna disappeared into the closet and no one could find her. She had sprayed on my girlfriend's panties, which to me was hilariously funny, but not right at the same time. Luna's distress wasn't unique. Siamese cats are notorious for their deep-rooted attachment to their humans. This breed thrives on companionship, often forming intense, almost dog-like bonds with their chosen people. Their need for affection and interaction is more than just a feline quirk, it's woven into their DNA. While this devotion is endearing, it comes with a heart-wrenching flip-side separation anxiety. For a Siamese cat, being away from their beloved human can be a traumatic experience. The absence of their familiar presence, their scent, their touch, can trigger a wave of panic and distress. This anxiety can manifest in various ways, from excessive vocalization and destructive behavior, to inappropriate urination and loss of appetite. These reactions aren't signs of spite or bad behavior. They are cries for help, desperate attempts to cope with the overwhelming fear of abandonment. It's crucial to remember that these behaviors are driven by a deep-seated emotional need, a need that, as responsible cat parents, we need to understand and address. Siamese cats crave attention like a desert craves rain. They thrive on interaction, yearning for the warmth of a human touch, the soothing sound of a familiar voice. They are masters of communication, using a symphony of meows, purrs, and chirps to express their every need and desire. Ignoring these pleas for connection can exacerbate their anxiety, reinforcing their fear of abandonment. But is it possible that we, as loving cat owners, might unknowingly contribute to their anxiety? Do our constant cuddles, our endless conversations with them, our habit of making them the center of our world, inadvertently foster a dependence that backfires during times of separation? It's a question worth pondering. Perhaps the key lies in finding a balance, a way to nurture their need for affection without creating an unhealthy dependence. It's about teaching them that while our love is unwavering, our physical presence might not always be constant. It's about empowering them to find comfort and security within themselves even in our absence. I remember the first time I left Luna alone after our cross-country move. My heart ached with guilt as I closed the door, her mournful meows echoing in my ears. But as I sat in my car, a wave of anxiety washed over me too. Was she going to be okay? Would she understand that I was coming back? It was then I realized that perhaps, just perhaps, our anxieties were intertwined. Maybe our cats pick up on our own fears and insecurities, mirroring them back to us in a strange dance of codependence. This realization was a game changer. It wasn't just about managing Luna's anxiety, it was about managing my own as well. Because how could I expect her to feel secure if I, her source of comfort and safety, was a bundle of nerves myself? I started small. I'd leave the room for short periods, gradually increasing the time as Luna grew accustomed to my brief absences. I made sure to provide her with plenty of enrichment activities to keep her stimulated and distracted, puzzle feeders, scratching posts, and a plethora of toys scattered around the house. I began associating my departures with positive experiences. Before leaving, I'd engage her in a play session or offer her a special treat, creating a positive association with my absence. And when I returned, I'd greet her with calm affection, reinforcing the idea that my return was a happy occasion, not a cause for over-the-top relief. The transformation was gradual, but remarkable. Luna's anxiety slowly began to dissipate, replaced by a quiet confidence. She still greeted me with enthusiastic affection upon my return, but the frantic edge to her behavior was gone. She had learned that my love was a constant even when I was physically absent.